Okay, well, we like to think it'll last longer than 100 years, if not a few hundred. And we try and pick the best stone we can out of the quarry so that we know it will last quite a long time. Obviously, weathering will determine whether certain parts crack or fade away, so hopefully a few hundred years. Oh, God, thinking. Favourite projects? Can I have a few favourite projects or just the one? A few, okay. Well, one of my first fixing jobs was good. I enjoyed doing that because it was on the East End project and I had to fix a voussoir, like a few voussoirs, sorry. I had to do an arch, half of an arch window. So that was very tricky. But having to do that, I had to get involved with all the joiners, making like a wooden centering for me for the window. And I had to not just learn how to build up, but build on an angle. So that was interesting. I've enjoyed doing all sorts of carvings. My first carvings I would have done would have been foliage, like Gothic leaves. But then you progress up to, I've done a lion carving, lion head carving, that was one of my favourites so far. But now I'm working a clay model for a grotesque, so I'm really interested in that, and hopefully you'll get to see that at some point when it's finished. But besides that, I've loved a lot of geometric shapes and stonemason that we've done so far. So there you go. What is my favourite type of dinosaur? Well, I have a soft spot for a T-Rex just because I think they're quite cute with their little hands. But one of my favourites is a velociraptor, definitely, just because, I don't know, I think maybe the movies that have come out recently have just made them a little bit more fun, but obviously quite scary. There you go. So I became a stonemason. I started out as an apprentice here at Minster in 2010. I heard that there was an apprenticeship going and like a girl had started, so I thought, well, she can do it, I can do it. I applied the first time, but I didn't get it. So I applied the second time and thankfully got it. And then after 4 years, I became a stonemason. And yeah, now I've been here for nearly 8 years. Yeah, what was the other question? Okay, what about nose? Oh God, it's the variety, I think, because you don't just do one thing all the time. Being a stonemason here, you get to work the stone with a mallet and chisel. You can do fixing on site up on the scaffolding, which is obviously the best views in the whole of York. You can get the opportunity to do carving here, so with that you can work with clay, doing clay models, but then from that you can do plaster casts through the clay models, and then eventually hopefully I'll be able to move up to doing more intricate carvings, so start off like doing foliage work up to a grotesque, so everything's a learning curve here, which is great. So yeah, that's what I like about it. Mason's diet. Definitely a coffee every morning from Coffee Culture around the corner. That keeps me going for the rest of the day. But besides that, anything really. A bit of healthy and a bit of unhealthy to make it. Oh, cake. That's a good one. Yes.